Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a little get ready with me / mini vlog for the rest of the video after I get ready to see Vision Video for one of their last shows ever. I'm seeing them in Asheville, of course, and I think it is the last show of their tour, and then they have one more show at the end of October. I think it's on Halloween, and that's like technically their last show. Sorry, it took a moment to put my contacts in because I can't really talk through that, and it's been a minute since I've gotten ready with you guys, so why not ignore all of the outdoor sounds. You guys know that I live in GTA world. Of course, I'm going to be using my favorite white foundation ever, the Dark Asteroid Pretty white foundation. I absolutely adore this stuff, and honestly not much has changed about my base, so I think I might just skip through a lot of this and get to the eye look. I have been pulling for this same eye look for a while now, and I kind of just like the way it suits my face, and it's easy and simple for me to get done. The only 3 things, or 4, maybe 5, white, black, gray, and taupe. Those are the ones that you're gonna have to need. Unless you're a master blender, you might not need a taupe. Now I use 2 different shades of black. I have one palette that has a really pigmented black and one that has a lighter black. So I go in with the light and then go in with the definition with the darker one, obviously. Tools that I really like that make this process go by as easily as possible. A flat brush for when I do the white inner corner. I really like it to be super pigmented. I don't like to care about messiness, so I will just layer foundation on top of it and do like a cut crease circa 2016. Really fluffy blending brush is going to be your best friend in this. Absolutely love it. I also have a smaller, more rounded blending brush, and then a brush with the right angle is going to be my favorite to do the bottom thing that you'll see, and then, you know, super tiny angle brush for my eyebrows. One of my favorite things to do is keep this big fluffy blender as product free as possible. If I'm putting product on my eyes, I don't want to use my blender to pick up the product. I use a different one, so that's why I have 2 blenders. So I'm going to use the smaller one, and I'm going to use a taupe color, and we're going to go in, and I'm going to do like a half circle thing here. I want the inner corner to be super soft, and I want most of the product is going to stay right here in this little socket. And we're just going to continue to do that exact process, getting darker and darker and darker, and blending it out and out and out and out and out. So I'm just going to go with the gray now, then I'm going to go in with the light black. Now I've gotten to the shape that I like, and I'm to the point where I am about to add in the opaque black. I'm going to take this big, super fluffy blending brush, and we're going to use that with no product on it around that edge. I think this is Wet n Wild, so it's probably like a $1 brush, and I love this brush. I love it. And I just take that product, I cover both sides with it, and then I'm gonna carve out. Usually you can go like this, and it'll show you where your crease is. Then I'm gonna take a white eyeshadow. I just used the white one in this Lashy Doodle palette, and I just pick that up with the same brush, and we're gonna set it. Then I get to this point, and I like to put a little bit of shimmer just so light catches the inner corner. So I do take this shimmery shade, and I just lay that on top of it, and I just think it looks pretty and it helps catch the light. And then I take that super fluffy blended brush that we used earlier to blend, and we're gonna take that and just kind of give it a light blend. We're gonna do a winged liner on top of this, so actually a lot of this right here you're not even gonna see. Now I'm just gonna throw on a winged liner. You guys have seen a billion times before. I have my wings on. We're gonna do the second wing, which I'm gonna be really dramatic with, and I just kind of go from my inner corner, lightly drag it down. I always make the first one shorter than I think, because without fail I always end up making the second one a lot longer. And then we're gonna do inner corner and just keep it open like that. And I like to be really light-handed, because like I said, it's easier to add product than it is to take it away. And I'm just gonna leave those alone and let it completely dry. while I'm letting that dry, I just apply mascara. Next thing I'm going to use is that lighter black, and I'm going to take the angled brush, dip it in one time, and we're going to take it from right where this starts and follow this little wing that we made, keeping the majority of the pigment right here on that lower lash line and in the corner. And then sometimes I just take this big blender and give it a little bit more of a blend there. And then I just add eyebrows, add lip product. I'm gonna run through that and I'll be back once I get to my hair. Okay, I'm back. I figured out what I'm gonna wear. I think I'm just gonna wear this black slip dress, keep it simple and easy. And then I put like this knitted black cardigan shawl thing on top of it. For hair, I'm gonna show you guys how I have been putting in my hairpiece. I think I talked about it in the last one. It helps me not have to have as much heat damage on my hair. I always have a lot of product in it. It sucks after you're going out. You've been out all night long. You have to come home and just brush it out and then wash all the product out of it. So I invested in a little hairpiece and it has made my life so much easier, and I just love the way that it looks. I have my hair cut to where my part is actually on the side, so I have this little piece that I can pull up, and I just take this and I take my thumbs and I go all the way down the sides of my ears and I pull all of this up into a bun, and all of this can stay out. And you make it like a flat bun, so you want it like kind of flat so it works like a bump it. And to keep it in that style so it doesn't come up like this, I use these really long bobby pins just to kind of secure it in place. Then I take these pieces and I curl them with a curling iron because we want it to blend. It's only a half wig, so it's only half of my hair, so we need some real hair to do that. The center part is going to match my part. If yours is in the middle and you want it in the middle, obviously put it in the middle. So then I take those pieces out and I fluff them in with the fake hair, and then I take this little piece that I have cut to where I can have that fold over, give it a little tease so it matches the fall that I have pre-styled with this wig. I use my finger to hold it in place, give it a little spritz of hairspray, and then I just take the comb, the wide tooth comb, and I give it a little, and boom, my hair is done. And that took 5 minutes. I also have been waiting to style this back clip that I got in the Gothic Beauty box because I think that it just looks so cute. Now I'm just gonna paint my neck. You guys know how I paint my neck. However, the only thing that's changed with the painting of the neck is I've been setting it with this Doom Dust by Lashy Doodle, and it is really, really nice. It comes in this little compact, which is amazing for touch-ups, and it opens up, it has a mirror, it has the black eyeshadow, and then it has a little compact in it as well, so you can set your neck paint with it. I do like to be safe with the putting the wig on first, because if I do the neck paint first and I mess up putting the wig on, I can accidentally nick my neck with my hands and then it gets all over my face. Now that we're dressed and ready, I'm gonna go ahead and continue this vlog once we have arrived to the concert.
But whose is this their first Vision video show? Okay, I guess we only get them I'm just kidding. So here's the deal. I'm gonna be honest with you. I grew up in rural Georgia, like Oglethorpe County, Georgia.
Filming an outro in case I forget to film an outro once we are headed back from the show. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.